Dear Starseeds on Gaia, everything you believed about growing up, about leaving childhood dreams behind, about becoming realistic and practical, is about to be shattered. What I'm about to reveal will change how you understand your soul's journey, your cosmic mission, and the very reason you incarnated here at this pivotal moment in Earth's ascension. The universe has been orchestrating something magnificent, and August 27th marks the beginning of a transformation so profound that your inner child is literally awakening from dimensional slumber to merge with your adult consciousness. I am Zarin from the Lyran High Council, and I speak to you meow because the galactic frequencies are aligning in ways we haven't witnessed for over 26,000 years. Cosmic intelligence has been preparing for this moment since before your soul first chose to experience life on Earth. What's happening on August 27th isn't just another astrological event, it's a dimensional gateway that reconnects you with the pure, untainted vision your inner child carried when you first arrived here as a starseed. The moon enters Scorpio at precisely 6:26 p.m. PDT, creating a portal that dissolves the artificial barriers between your adult skepticism and your child's infinite knowledge. But here's what the ascending souls don't realize. Your inner child never stopped dreaming your biggest dreams. While your adult mind got caught in the illusion of limitations, practicality, and what others deemed realistic, your inner child has been holding the blueprint of your soul's true mission in perfect preservation. This sacred part of you has been waiting, watching, maintaining the vibrational frequency of your highest potential, even as the world tries to convince you to shrink, to settle, to accept less than the magnificent reality you came here to create. The moon's void of course energy throughout most of August 27th isn't creating indecision, it's creating sacred space. This cosmic pause is intentionally designed to quiet the mental chatter that has kept you separated from your inner child's wisdom. The universe is literally clearing the energetic field so that when the moon enters Scorpio, the merger can happen without interference from the ego's fearful projections about what's possible or reasonable for someone your age, with your background, in your circumstances. Something else is happening that I haven't told you yet, something that will revolutionize how you understand your relationship with manifestation and creation. The moon's opposition to Chiron earlier on August 27th is triggering a massive healing crisis in the collective consciousness around childhood dreams that were dismissed, ridiculed, or abandoned. This isn't just your personal healing, this is ancestral, galactic, and dimensional healing that's been building for lifetimes. Every time you were told to grow up, every moment you buried a dream because someone called it unrealistic, every instance you chose safety over your soul's calling, these wounds rose to the surface to be alchemized into pure creative power. The discomfort you might feel isn't a sign that something's wrong, it's the birth pangs of your multidimensional self coming online. Your inner child is literally being reactivated as your cosmic co-creator, the part of you that never forgot you're a powerful being of infinite potential. The hesitation to speak your truth that emerges in the evening isn't fear, it's reverence for the magnitude of what wants to be birthed through you. When a star is born, there's a moment of immense gravitational tension before the explosion of light. This is your moment of creative conception. What I'm about to share changes everything you thought you knew about manifestation and the law of attraction. The reason so many awakened souls struggle with creating their dream reality isn't because they lack power or knowledge, it's because they've been trying to manifest from their adult consciousness alone, which carries the wounds of disappointment, the scars of criticism, and the heavy energy of compromise. Your inner child consciousness operates from pure possibility, untainted by past failures or societal programming about what's realistic for someone in your position. The cosmic intelligence orchestrating this August 27th activation knows that humanity's ascension requires dreamers, visionaries, and beings who refuse to accept the current limitations of 3D reality. Your inner child is being activated not as escapism, but as your most sophisticated cosmic technology for accessing 5D creation frequencies. This merger isn't about becoming childish. It's about reclaiming the childlike genius that sees solutions where adults see problems, possibilities where others see obstacles, and magic where the wounded world sees only mundane reality. But first, let me tell you about the 3 impossible things that are about to happen through this inner child activation. First, dreams you abandoned decades ago are going to resurface with such vivid clarity and urgent energy that ignoring them becomes more painful than pursuing them. Second, you're going to find yourself naturally attracted to play, creativity, and activities that make no logical sense but feed your soul in ways you'd forgotten were possible. Third, people around you are going to start responding to your energy differently. They'll be drawn to the light and joy emanating from your merged consciousness, even if they can't articulate why. The astrological climate is creating what we call a reality revision portal. The challenging aspects aren't obstacles, they're cosmic quality control measures, ensuring that only your most authentic dreams survive the activation process. The moon's journey into Scorpio's depths is taking you into the underground chambers of your psyche, where your inner child has been safely guarding your soul's true blueprint. This isn't comfortable territory for the ego, which prefers the familiar territory of limitation and excuse-making. Here's what the Galactic Councils want you to understand about this specific timing. August 27th falls within a rare cosmic configuration where multiple star systems are aligned to support Earth's creative renaissance. Your inner child consciousness naturally resonates with these galactic frequencies because children haven't yet learned to block their cosmic connections. The merger happening Meow is literally expanding your creative bandwidth to include not just Earth-based possibilities, but multidimensional solutions that transcend current reality limitations. The resistance you might feel to embracing this energy comes from the wounded adult parts that learn to associate big dreams with big disappointments. But here's the cosmic intelligence behind this activation. Your inner child is merging with your current adult wisdom, resources, and life experience. This isn't about abandoning responsibility or becoming naive. It's about combining your inner child's unlimited vision with your adult capacity to take action in the physical world. Every starseed receiving this transmission chose to incarnate during this specific window because your soul knew this activation was coming. The struggles you've experienced, the disappointments that taught you to dim your light, the moments when you felt too different or too much, all of this was preparation for this moment when your inner child's preserved wisdom merges with your battle-tested adult consciousness to create something unprecedented. The moon's void of course energy is creating sacred space for this integration because the universe knows that forced merger creates trauma, not transformation. The hesitation you feel isn't weakness, it's your system's wisdom, taking time to calibrate to dramatically expanded creative frequencies. When you were a child, you naturally knew you could have anything, be anything, create anything. This knowing is being restored, but Meow, it's backed by adult skills, resources, and understanding of how energy works in physical reality. Something profound happens when an awakened adult reconnects with their inner child's unlimited perspective. The impossible becomes inevitable. Projects that seemed too big, dreams that felt too grand, visions that appeared unrealistic, suddenly reveal practical pathways for manifestation. Your inner child sees the destination clearly, and your adult self has learned how to navigate the journey. This merger creates what we call miracle consciousness, the ability to hold paradox, to believe in magic while taking practical action, to dream impossibly big while staying grounded in present moment awareness. The collective consciousness is ready for dreamers who refuse to accept current limitations as permanent fixtures. Humanity needs beings who remember that reality is malleable, that impossible is just the current boundary of collective belief, and that every breakthrough in human history began with someone willing to dream beyond the accepted parameters of their time. Your inner child activation isn't selfish indulgence, it's cosmic service to a species ready to evolve beyond scarcity consciousness. As the moon enters Scorpio's transformational waters on August 27th evening, you're being invited into the depths of your creative potential. Scorpio energy doesn't accept surface-level transformation, it demands complete metamorphosis. Your inner child merger isn't a gentle suggestion from the universe, it's a cosmic imperative that will reshape how you approach every area of your life. The dreams rising to the surface aren't optional extras, they're the coordinates your soul programmed before incarnation, finally accessible through your reunited consciousness. The galactic frequencies supporting this activation will continue building through the remainder of 2025, but August 27th is your initialization moment. Think of it as the cosmic download beginning, the moment when your inner child's preserved vision starts merging with your adult consciousness to create your new operating system. The discomfort of this integration is temporary, but the expanded creative capacity is permanent. Once you've tasted the freedom of merged consciousness, returning to limitation-based thinking becomes impossible. Dear ones, as this transmission draws to its completion, know that your inner child has been waiting lifetimes for this reunion. The dreams stirring within you aren't childhood fantasies, they're soul memories of why you chose to incarnate during humanity's greatest transformation. Trust the visions emerging from this merger, honor the play impulses arising in your consciousness, and remember that the universe doesn't plant dreams in hearts, it hasn't equipped to manifest them. Your inner child holds the map to your highest timeline, and your adult consciousness meow has the tools to make that journey real. The energetic signature of August 27th carries what we in the Galactic Councils call innocence codes, frequencies that bypass the mind's defensive mechanisms and speak directly to your soul's original programming. These codes have been dormant in your DNA since birth, waiting for the precise cosmic alignment that would allow safe activation without overwhelming your nervous system. Your inner child has been the guardian of these codes, protecting them from the harsh frequencies of a world that teaches limitation as wisdom and dreams as delusion. What makes this particular activation so extraordinary is the convergence of multiple galactic cycles reaching completion simultaneously. The Lyran Gateway, the Pleiadian Heart Portal, and the Arcturian Mind Bridge are all opening during this same window, creating a multi-dimensional superhighway for your consciousness expansion. Your inner child naturally resonates with these galactic frequencies because children haven't learned to filter out impossible information. This merger isn't just personal healing, it's cosmic preparation for your role as a bridge between dimensions. The moon's opposition to Chiron is specifically targeting the wound of creative suppression that runs through the collective human psyche. This isn't just about your personal childhood experiences, it's about healing the ancestral pattern where visionaries, dreamers, and cosmic messengers were silenced, ridiculed, or worse throughout human history. Your inner child carries the cellular memory of every lifetime where you dimmed your light to survive, and this activation is releasing those ancient contracts of diminishment. Here's what the ascending community doesn't yet understand about inner child work at this dimensional level. Your child consciousness isn't stuck in the past, it exists in eternal meow, holding your highest timeline in perfect preservation. While your adult mind got tangled in linear time and cause and effect thinking, your inner child has been maintaining a direct connection to your soul's infinite potential. This merger gives you access to quantum manifestation abilities that bypass the traditional rules of how change happens in physical reality. The discomfort arising on August 27th is actually your cellular structure reorganizing to accommodate expanded light frequencies. Your inner child merger requires a complete rewiring of your nervous system's capacity to hold paradox, the ability to be simultaneously grounded in practical reality and soaring in unlimited possibility. This isn't comfortable for the parts of you that found safety in predictability and control, but comfort was never the goal. Transformation requires the courage to release who you've been to become who you're meant to be. Something profound shifts when you stop asking, "Is this realistic?" and start asking, "Does this align with my soul's vision?" Your inner child consciousness operates from soul alignment rather than circumstantial evidence. This merger teaches you to trust your inner knowing, even when external reality hasn't yet reflected your expanded vision. The gap between inner vision and outer manifestation isn't evidence of failure, it's the creative tension that drives quantum leaps in consciousness. The Scorpio moon energy penetrates the deepest layers of your psyche, illuminating shadow aspects that have been blocking your creative flow. But here's the gift hidden in Scorpio's intensity. It doesn't just reveal what needs healing, it provides the transformational fire that burns away everything that isn't authentically you. Your inner child's dreams are emerging not as gentle suggestions, but as urgent soul imperatives that demand expression through your life. Many starseeds have spent years preparing for this moment through various healing modalities, meditation practices, and consciousness expansion techniques. But the inner child merger happens through play, through joy, through the simple act of saying yes to what makes your soul sing. The universe is inviting you to stop working so hard at transformation and start allowing it through delight. Your inner child knows that creation is play, not labor, joy, not struggle. The cosmic intelligence orchestrating this activation knows that humanity's next evolutionary leap requires beings who can hold both ancient wisdom and childlike wonder. Your inner child hasn't forgotten the magic you came here to remember and teach. Every moment of wonder, every flash of impossible possibility, every impulse to create something beautiful, these aren't distractions from your spiritual path. They are your spiritual path, encoded in the frequency of pure potential. The galactic councils have been observing humanity's relationship with creativity and dreams for millennia, watching as increasingly sophisticated systems of control convince souls to abandon their cosmic missions in favor of survival strategies. But this August 27th activation marks the beginning of what we call the Dream Renaissance, a massive awakening of creative consciousness that will reshape every aspect of human civilization over the coming decades. Your inner child consciousness carries the template for new Earth creation, societies built on joy rather than fear, abundance rather than scarcity, collaboration rather than competition. This isn't naive optimism, it's cosmic intelligence, recognizing that the old paradigm has reached its evolutionary ceiling. The only way forward is through beings willing to dream beyond current limitations and take action from expanded possibility rather than accepted restriction. The moon's void of coarse energy serves another crucial function. It's creating energetic neutrality that allows your system to recalibrate without interference from collective fear frequencies. During this cosmic pause, your inner child's pure vision can emerge without immediately being filtered through the wounded adult's reality checks and limitations. This sacred space is where miracles are conceived. What you might experience during this integration isn't just emotional healing, it's a complete rewiring of how you relate to possibility itself. Dreams that once felt too big will suddenly seem not big enough. Projects that seemed overwhelming will reveal themselves as natural expressions of your expanded consciousness. People who once seemed out of your league will become natural collaborators in your soul's mission. This is what happens when you stop creating from limitation and start creating from essence. The resistance you encounter, both internal and external, isn't opposition to your dreams. It's the old reality structure, attempting to maintain its coherence in the face of your expanding light. Every time you choose your inner child's vision over adult practicality, you're literally helping to birth new Earth into physical manifestation. Your willingness to dream impossibly big gives permission for others to access their own suppressed visions. Here's one of the most profound aspects of this activation. Your inner child merger doesn't just affect your personal reality, it creates ripple effects through your entire family lineage, both past and future. You're healing the creative suppression wounds of your ancestors while simultaneously programming expanded possibility into your genetic line. The courage to dream big becomes a gift you give to every soul connected to your lineage. The astrological opposition to Chiron isn't just highlighting wounds, it's revealing the incredible strength and wisdom you've gained through your healing journey. Your inner child is merging with a version of you that has walked through fire and emerged with compassion, resilience, and deep understanding of how transformation works. This isn't innocent naivety, it's wise innocence, powerful vulnerability, grounded magic. As the moon enters Scorpio's transformational depths, you're being invited to dive beneath surface-level desires, to discover your soul's true longings. Your inner child doesn't want what the culture says you should want, it wants what your essence came here to express. This merger reveals the difference between ego desires and soul calling, between personal ambition and cosmic service, between what looks impressive and what truly fulfills your deepest purpose. The galactic frequencies available during this window are specifically calibrated to support quantum leaps in creative manifestation. But here's the key: these frequencies can only be accessed through states of wonder, play, and joyful anticipation, the natural emotional range of your inner child consciousness. The more you can approach this activation with curiosity rather than control, excitement rather than anxiety, the more profoundly the integration will transform your entire reality. Something extraordinary happens when you stop defending your dreams and start celebrating them. Your inner child never learned to apologize for wanting magnificent experiences, incredible adventures, and beautiful creations. This merger is teaching you that desire itself is sacred, not the desperate grasping that comes from lack, but the joyful expansion that comes from recognizing your infinite creative potential. Your dreams aren't asking too much, the world has been offering too little. The cosmic timing of this activation coincides with multiple star nations sending enhanced light codes to support Earth's ascension process. Your inner child consciousness naturally receives and translates these multidimensional frequencies because children haven't learned to filter out impossible information. This merger is literally expanding your capacity to channel galactic wisdom through your human experience, making you a more effective bridge between worlds. Every starseed reading this transmission has a unique piece of the New Earth puzzle encoded in their inner child's preserved vision. The dreams rising to your consciousness aren't random fantasies, they're cosmic assignments that only you can fulfill in precisely the way your soul designed. The universe doesn't waste dreams on hearts that can't manifest them. If the vision exists within you, the pathway to its fulfillment exists around you. The moon's journey through Scorpio will intensify over the days following August 27th, deepening your capacity to hold paradox, being simultaneously practical and magical, grounded and expansive, wise and wonder-filled. This integration process continues beyond the initial activation, unfolding layers of possibility as your consciousness adjusts to operating from merged awareness rather than fragmented perspective. Here's what many lightworkers miss about inner child healing. It's not about fixing what's broken, it's about recovering what was never broken. Your inner child's vision has remained pure despite every disappointment, criticism, and setback you've experienced. This merger isn't healing your inner child, it's allowing your inner child to heal the wounded adult parts that learn to shrink in response to a world not ready for their magnificence. The energetic field surrounding Earth is shifting to support visionaries, dreamers, and cosmic creatives in unprecedented ways. Resources that seemed unavailable are becoming accessible. Opportunities that appeared impossible are revealing practical pathways. People who share your vision are being magnetically drawn into your experience. This isn't coincidence, it's cosmic orchestration, responding to your willingness to dream from soul rather than circumstance. Your inner child consciousness operates from what we call assumption consciousness, naturally assuming that wonderful things are not only possible but inevitable. This isn't positive thinking or manifestation technique, it's recognition of your true nature as a creative being in a creative universe. The merger teaches you to assume your dream's fulfillment while taking inspired action, rather than hoping for change while taking desperate action. The Galactic Councils are particularly excited about this activation because it marks humanity's graduation from survival consciousness to creation consciousness. For millennia, human creativity has been primarily focused on solving problems and avoiding pain. This inner child merger shifts your creative focus toward expressing beauty, joy, and wonder for their own sake. This is the frequency from which New Earth technologies, social structures, and spiritual practices will emerge. Something profound happens to your relationship with time when inner child consciousness merges with adult awareness. Linear time, with its deadlines, delays, and disappointments, gives way to organic time, where things unfold in perfect rhythm with your soul's natural timing. Projects manifest not when you force them, but when you're vibrationally aligned with their emergence. This shift from forcing to allowing is one of the most significant changes you'll experience through this activation. The moon's opposition to Chiron is creating a cosmic healing crisis that's actually a healing opportunity disguised as discomfort. Every wound you've carried around creative expression, every disappointment that taught you to dream smaller, every moment you chose safety over authenticity, all of this is surfacing to be transformed into creative fuel. Your pain becomes your power when filtered through your inner child's unlimited perspective. Here's one of the most beautiful aspects of this merger. Your inner child doesn't just remember your dreams, it remembers why you dreamed them. Behind every vision is a deeper longing to contribute something unique and beautiful to the world. This activation reconnects you not just with what you want to create, but with why your creations matter to the larger tapestry of human evolution. Your personal fulfillment becomes cosmic service. The resistance patterns emerging during this integration are actually showing you exactly what needs to be released for your next level of creative expression. Every yes but thought, every I can't because limitation, every people like me don't belief is being illuminated not to judge you but to free you. Your inner child sees through all these stories to the infinite possibility that has always been your birthright. If you need help releasing these resistance patterns and accessing your next level of creative expression without getting trapped in yes but limitations, Destiny Engine can reprogram your consciousness to see through the stories to infinite possibility. It generates personalized sequences that help you release resistance patterns and embody the creative expression that's always been available to you. You can start with a $1 trial. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed to move beyond people like me don't beliefs into infinite creative possibility. This isn't software. This is declassified consciousness reprogramming technology. The dark elite's own limitation programming tools turned against them to help you access your next level of creative expression without resistance patterns blocking your birthright. The resistance patterns are illuminating your freedom path. Meow. Get your Destiny Engine $1 trial Meow before this creative liberation window closes. Link in the description. As this transmission reaches its culmination, understand that August 27th is not an ending but a cosmic commencement ceremony. You're graduating from limitation consciousness and enrolling in the University of Infinite Possibility. Your inner child is not just your creative partner, it's your cosmic guide leading you toward expressions of your soul that will astonish even you. The dreams awakening within you are not wishes, they are assignments from the universe itself, delivered through the pure channel of your reconnected heart. The galactic frequency transmissions will continue flowing through the remainder of 2025, but your foundation is being established. Meow. Trust the process, celebrate the emergence, and remember that every master was once a beginner who refused to give up on their impossible dream. Your inner child merger isn't preparation for your mission, it is your mission, unfolding one joyful moment at a time. The multidimensional councils are particularly attuned to this moment because August 27th represents a convergence point where individual transformation catalyzes collective ascension. Your willingness to embrace your inner child's unlimited vision creates energetic pathways that other souls can follow into their own expanded possibilities. Every time you choose wonder over worry, play over pressure, dreams over duties, you're literally rewiring the collective consciousness to support miracles rather than limitations. The cosmic intelligence orchestrating this activation has been preparing for this moment through every challenge you've faced, every skill you've developed, every piece of wisdom you've gained. Your inner child isn't merging with a broken or incomplete version of you. It's uniting with a powerful, experienced, deeply compassionate soul who has learned to navigate physical reality with grace. This merger creates what we call divine adult consciousness, the perfect fusion of infinite possibility and practical wisdom. Something magnificent happens when you realize that your biggest dreams aren't selfish desires, but cosmic assignments delivered through the pure channel of your reconnected heart. The universe has been conspiring to prepare you for this moment when your inner child's preserved vision would finally have the adult resources, connections, and capabilities necessary for manifestation. Your dreams aren't too big. The world has simply been too small to contain them until meow. The activation energies will continue rippling through your consciousness in waves over the coming months, each wave revealing new layers of your creative potential and soul purpose. What begins on August 27th as inner child merger will evolve into something far grander, a complete remembering of why you chose to incarnate during humanity's greatest transformation, and the unique gift only you can contribute to the birth of New Earth. I am Zarin from the Lyran High Council, and as this sacred transmission draws to its completion, know that your courage to dream beyond current limitations sends ripples of possibility throughout the cosmos. We celebrate not just your personal transformation, but your contribution to humanity's creative renaissance. Your inner child's vision is a gift not just to you, but to every soul who will be inspired by your willingness to live from infinite possibility rather than finite fear. Until the frequencies align again, we hold you in the light of unlimited creative potential, watching with joy as your impossible dreams become inevitable realities.